Ian, Chris, thank you guys so much. And I'm still trying to get over the fact, Tiffany, that we had a live steer in the showroom today.
Freckles had to go home for a little bit, so I'm going to just, pretend that we have a stand-in Freckles right here. He liked his tummy tickled a little bit. What a sweet, sweet boy he was, though.
We're getting ready to go into some lightweight family travel trailers, and Jeff was the handler for Freckles.
Yes.
And the way that, he kept the animal just nice and docile, and it just reminded me of, getting into the back of one of these incredible travel trailers where we're going to see two really good units right now. One of those, which we both enjoyed, the nice couch area.
Yes, the U-shaped dinette. That is in the Tracer that's coming up. And I know we were talking about Texas big size before, but we're going into the lightweight now. So it's really cool to see how these smaller trailers pack a big punch. You really get to have everything that you need, amenities-wise, and just anything that you need on the road in a smaller space. And I think it's really, it offers a very versatile option for a lot of families.
Also, one of the options that you're going to see is the dual entry into the master bedroom.
Oh, that's in the Tracer
loved.
too.
Yes.
We're giving too many sneak peeks of the Tracer, but we love it. And then what I love about, we have an autumn coming right up too as well, is that I believe it doesn't have a slide out, but again, it still has everything that you need. And I feel like with those kind of travel trailers, it's easy to set up camp, leave, do your outdoor things, and then come back and still have a homey space.
And the best news of all is you're getting the first looks at several brand new for 22 units, and whatever you need, we've got them in stock. Over 30,000 units to choose from, and we have got people standing by to answer all your questions. All you have to do is call 866-853-3510. We'll get somebody to take care of you. Right now, let's take a look at some of those lightweight family travel trailers.
Come here.
I love it.
So we're down here in Texas, and Ryan says, Chris, why did you buy a boat?
Why did you buy a boat?
Because there was a sale.
Ryan?
Oh, hey!
I got you.
Ultimate RV Expo.
The dad jokes are flying, and so are the RVs.
She says I don't give her enough privacy, or at least that's what she wrote in her diary. So.
You know what I'm screaming? Dad jokes for days, Ryan. I've got your back. Girl, it's a hard life over here.
It is a hard life. But you know what's not hard?
What?
Is when a family needs a lightweight travel trailer, which is what we're going to be talking about right now.
I'm excited to see these. And I just asked you, because I want to get into these. When you go, how do you know you need a lightweight travel trailer?
So it's really based off the tow vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So there are a lot of RVs, and the ones we're going to show today, 5,000 pounds and less, which SUV, sometimes, the van.
Yes.
Definitely a light duty truck. When you want a lightweight travel trailer, it's when you don't want to upgrade to a 3/4 ton, a half ton, or full ton, like a 500 chassis on something.
That makes perfect sense.
You just want something
lightweight. See, these are the questions you have to ask, and you can ask specialists, since I have our amazing specialist, Chris Young, standing here.
Oh, I was going to say, where's Ian?
Oh, stop. We are double dipped in greatness around here. So I'm asking the questions you may be going, thank you, Trish. I wanted to ask the same thing. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize it. That's why I always say, whenever you see any of the walkthroughs we do for the RVs, I finish them off with, look, if you know what you're towing with, you know where you want to go camping and how many people you need to sleep, we're going to find the RV of your dreams, guaranteed. Because like right now, we got over 37,000 on the lots at over 185 locations. So if you're looking for a lightweight family travel trailer, we got two we're going to show you right now.
I'm so excited.
I'm actually going to start off what I call the entry level.
Shoot me straight, sir.
Now, yesterday I won the Starcraft Wars.
I noticed that.
Oh, well, I mean, technically, I'd say Ian won. But
it's fine.
Since he's not here and I have the microphone, I won. And we started off with the Starcraft aluminum-sided travel trailer. Now, this is the 26BH, and Trish, we're going to walk in on this one, but before we do...
Pass-through storage. Y'all know how much I love a pass-through.
And it's finished off with some LED lights in there, too.
And I love good lighting so I can see, and that it's actually a finished surface so you can see what you're getting into, which is important. And easy to clean.
Yes, I was going to say, it's easy to clean out. It doesn't stain. It's the same slip-resistant flooring that is the upgraded flooring inside the rest of the coach.
love continuity.
Pretty smart feature because they usually would put that AstroTurf stuff in there
and it
back
get
in
all
the day.
funky, and then something can get in it, and you ain't getting it out.
And then if you hook it, like if you're pulling a beach chair out,
forget it. You're gonna
would catch it,
snatch it and
Yep.
rip.
And it was done. And we got the little magnetic
I love that
latches on that.
because I've had my head hit a couple times on one of these.
Yep.
You learn quick.
You got
love
the
an
nice big
awning.
awning. Yep, with the adjustable pitch.
And the LED, gorgeous outdoor lighting, that little extra attention to detail.
It really does help, especially when you're talking about not only visibility at night, but a little bit of security too.
Yes.
But to set the mood, like you get the speakers going out here, maybe you got the grill.
Get that
going in the
outdoor
back.
living room set up.
Yeah, get the outdoor living room set up with the big padded club chairs, and you're off and
You're
running.
living your life. Oh, I'm tickled.
Double axle on this one too. So yeah, let's go inside
Let's
the
get in
46
here.
BH and let's check it out. So
Okay.
this beauty is lightweight. It's roughly 5,800 pounds.
Yes.
And it's 30 feet 9 inches, but it'll sleep up to 8 and has some pretty good tank capacities, which for me is another thing because when you're talking about with the family and with kids, you want something with a decent
What's
tank
ideal?
size.
I was going to say, truthfully, let's say you're a family of 4.
Right. If you're a family of 4, like this one has a 42 and then dual 32. So you got a 42-gallon fresh and 32-gallon gray, 32-gallon black tank.
Okay.
That's good size. I personally, if you got just a family of 4, 42 is good because you got 10 per person. That's not a benchmark. That's not a
questions y'all happy I'm asking, right? You got to ask the thank you, Kevin.
Yes, get them, Kev.
You've got to really think that through. And the layout to this, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead because
No, go for it.
Let's flip sides.
Yeah.
Kevin, trade us, because here's what I dig about this. Yes, it's a little bit more compact than we've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's a family travel trailer.
Yep.
But what I like is the use of space.
Yeah.
So you've taken the cabinetry all the way across the top. Everything's clean lined right in here. Great use of this transitional wallpaper as a backsplash because that sometimes gets wonky.
Yep.
I love a USB, honey. I love power where I can find it so everybody's not taking up my power so I can make coffee.
Tell me what you think about the faux leatherette here on the wood balances. Do you like that? Are you a fan of that?
Look, here's what I'm learning. I like the least amount of busyness in an RV. I'd like to have a conversation with folks that doing the least. What I like about it here is it's wipeable in a kitchen area.
Yep.
And I think that's super cool and thought through. I prefer Roman shades over these blinds, but I realize, again, it gets down to cleanliness and I don't want this going in my sink. That's all.
That Arcadia gets you spoiled on
Y'all,
blinds,
if you haven't registered for our Arcadia, go to ultimatervexpo.com and register because I'm going to tell you right now, I registered and I don't think I can win. But But if I was eligible, it's my dream one.
And if the site doesn't work, that means the check that I paid for the DDoS attack went through because I want to win that thing, so I'm trying to keep everybody else from registering.
We love
but
it.
Pressed surface countertop,
Really
undermounted
beautiful.
stainless steel seat. Yeah, and you know what they've done over the years, it really started last year. They brightened the interiors, but they decided to give you these pressed surface countertops with no T-mold,
Yes.
where you have the light with the dark specks.
And the great undermount sinks. It's such a
Yes.
small attention to detail, but y'all, an undermount sink screams finished. And you want something that looks like someone did the finishing work. Black matte fixtures, undermount sink, full-size sink, by the way. So that's what makes
it's a
it
pot
great.
and pan sink.
Yes.
The other thing, did you notice about this one? So Trish and I are standing in here, and look at the space that we have between us.
It's not slid out.
There's no
This
slide.
is it.
This one is slideless.
Y'all, it just dawned on me. This is really spacious, Chris.
Yeah, this is beautiful. And you got the booth dinette right here, which reduces down into, can easily sleep. I always say one, but if you got kids, you could fit 2 kids on.
When you got littles, and this folds out, so then you've
that's a
got another
jackknife
one.
sofa. Yep.
Jackknife.
And if you notice, so usually the jackknife sofas are about 48 inches. This one is way bigger.
I was going to say, is that about 52? It looks
This
like
is
a
like
52.
it's like a full jackknife sofa, plush and comfortable. The only thing I wasn't crazy about, and you pointed it out when we first got in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I love the mirror.
I love looking at myself, y'all.
Hey, Kev.
It's
Hey, Trish.
it's a hi Kev, we're all here. I enjoy seeing myself. You look darling. But this is an awkward placement. I know that mirrors add space in a small space, but I'd prefer upper storage simply because this is a family travel trailer. So if there's anything I'd say thanks but no thanks, or just bring it down.
Yeah. A lot of them only have like a little half wall here and a curtain separating the master from the rest of the coach.
Okay.
So one of the main reasons why Starcraft put this here is so that you would have separation of space. So you got a little pocket door right there that leads into master, which we'll show in a minute. But it's to me,
it's an awkward mirror.
to me, yeah, I would say you could actually do some sofa storage up above.
Yeah.
But that's also why we have the design center. So if there's things about your RV you don't
Y'all
like,
know how much I love a design center. If there's things that you go, this is great, but I'd like to do this. Camping World's got you covered, and you can come in and be your own HGTV dream star.
yes, or hire Trish out. That's
Or
what
just
I'm gonna
hire
do.
me,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll
what- that's
help
what I'm
make your
gonna do.
RV of your dreams. Don't worry. What I love too, we also sell here in Camping World are the travel maps, because I don't know if you were like me. Every time we went somewhere, I got to put a pin on my map. I've got
That's New Mexico,
New
right?
Mexico going up right now.
Did we ever figure out the capital of New Mexico?
Oh, it fell. It's because it was a decal.
Oh, you got
capital
to-
New Mexico, I think. Is it Santa Fe?
I always
Or is
thought
it
was-
Taos?
Is it Columbus?
That's Ohio.
Vegas. It's Vegas.
That's Henderson. Is this Peel and Stick?
It's Raleigh. No, that's North Carolina.
What is? Raleigh's, North Carolina.
It's Cadillac.
I got it, y'all. Kevin,
Michigan?
I made it
we
happen. New Mexico going in.
And she's putting that on an oversized 12-volt fridge that is
Yes, I
frost
am.
resistant and vibration smart. The fridge freezer combo.
Locked up.
Very nice little feature.
It is. I'm 5'2", and it makes me feel like I am -10 because it's so big. But I do like how full it is, and I do enjoy the fact that this is rounded, so you can get through where it gets a little narrow in
Yes. So that to me, because this is all about lightweight family travel
Yes.
trailers. And when I first thought lightweight family, I thought about my family after Christmas dinner, and I was like, that
Well,
ain't targeting me.
honey, it don't
We
come
need
for any
lightweight.
of us after the
Yeah,
holidays.
Amen to that one. But you got good entertainment with the IRV technologies, AM/FM. It's dual zone, Bluetooth. It's got the USB and HDMI. Plus, you can get your TV and set it here if you want
Yes.
to watch TV.
And how this is okay.
The double bunk.
Kev, I jumped ahead on you. I didn't mean to, because I know we're probably running out of time. We got glamored.
Well, here,
We've-
I'm gonna scoot by so Kev can get in there with the camera.
We've got
Yeah, that's
these
right.
double bunks with USB, so your kids can keep charging and not drive you a hot mess express.
Mm-hmm.
Lights down low, that teddy bear plush. Here's where I get excited that in the land of RVs, Chris, they've started getting it together. You know why I love it?
Why?
Is because if somebody's in here, you got a family up in this thing.
Yeah.
And somebody had to jump in the shower, or somebody's on the potty.
Okay.
I just need to brush my teeth or put my makeup on, because it takes me 45 minutes to get natural. Know yourself. You don't have to bother anybody that's in the bathroom. They can be in with the door shut. Here we go.
It's like I always say, when a woman says they're going to get ready in 15 minutes, they will. You don't need to remind them every half hour.
That's a trained husband right there. That's well done. I enjoy this. I like that the medicine cabinet's right here and accessible, and that all that you need for it's really like having a master suite
Okay.
in such a small space.
Because to me, and I see where you're coming from, and that kind of flips my train of thought. Because this is lightweight and it is a little bit smaller. I mean, we're only 30 feet on this one.
Yes.
But 5,800 pounds is a good weight, especially being able to sleep 8 people. I was like, with the bathroom outside of.
Well,
with
just the
this-
vanity.
with the- yeah,
So
just the vanity.
If you
outside
don't
the
think we did
bathroom.
not, they didn't put a toilet out in the hallway,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
It's just the vanity, and for me, I think it's time management with the family. So
a
if
good
you can be
call.
like, brush your teeth, we gotta get somewhere, and somebody can't be like, Kyle's in there on the potty. Blah, blah. You know, everybody likes to make an excuse.
That's right, yeah.
So you're like, nice try, brush your tooth and
Yeah.
clean the toothpaste out of the sink.
Mention
Sorry.
off, we got company.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a PTSD of traveling with the family. We're like, let's go. And then it's nice because they can be up here causing a mess, and your bedroom's back here. So I want to look right
and
quick.
the master, which to me, this is why.
Okay.
This is why I justified the wall.
Okay.
Because you got the pocket door for that true separation of space, and a lot of times in entry-level travel trailers, you don't get that. So you get a curtain, or you just get an open space. So you want to
This is
reconnect with the loved ones,
nice.
but you still want separation.
You know what I
This
like
gives it to
too?
you.
This is where you should put a mirror. I can check myself briefly.
Yep, mirrored ward
And
storage.
right here, I know that you've got a pocket door, so maybe no, it doesn't go all the way over.
Yeah, it's just right here.
But maybe they didn't want to put that in a bedroom. I don't know.
Right.
But I don't know. That's
a different show.
That's a different
Yeah, that's a
show.
different show,
But I
yeah.
think this would have been a good place for it as well, because it's high enough up. Y'all don't be nasty
that's
mess.
The,
We're
that's the
wholesome.
ultimate RV Expo after.
It is Ultimate RV Expo, but we're wholesome around here.
That's right. And
we don't do a nasty mess.
You got a storage lip, you got dual wards on both sides, dual windows on both sides for cross breeze, plus solar prepped. We got a TV backer back there. You got the enclosed underbelly.
And a lot of windows for such a lightweight. I've noticed how much light I know we're in the showroom, so it's not as bright as it would be outside. Sure. Yeah. But this really does have a lot of light.
It does. And for 5,800 pounds, 30 feet 9 inches, the Starcraft Autumn Ridge 26BH could absolutely be yours if you want to come get it.
My name is Michael Palmer. I'm an emergency room nurse at Henry Ford Health Systems in Michigan.
I'm Mikey Palmer. I'm 10 years old and I'm the biggest NASCAR fan.
Start your engine.
When I was with COVID, separating from my son, my family, my coworkers, I love them. They're family to me. There's no way that I could have gone through this pandemic, having COVID myself early on and then working in the midst of it right there. I'm just so thankful that I was able to go through it with them. So one of the things that happened during COVID was mental health issues, and it was from being isolated from people. I think that when you come back out to the track, it definitely is, it's good for the soul, it's good for the mind, it's just getting out. I believe that for us, this is the most normal thing that we've done in a long time, and it feels good.
Oh, so close.
Anytime we go to the race, first thing we do is we go straight to the haulers and we buy our souvenirs. And then we went over to pit road. It was awesome watching the crews prep the cars. They put so much work into these cars.
I like listening to my radio scanner at the RV because I just like to play around with the channels, listen to the other drivers.
The best part about camping at the racetrack is you're at the track. You are there. You don't have to fight traffic. You're going back to your RV. You're setting your grill up. You're putting your steaks, your burgers, your hot dogs on.
Hey, Mikey, what's up?
Hey, one hot dog.
One hot dog.
When we camp at a race, I like that my dad cooks on the grill.
So you think I'm a good cook? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Glad to hear that. It is like a family when you come to the racetrack. People come over, talk about what you saw on the track that day. You may make a bonfire. It's love for a sport, and that brings people together. I love just spending time with my son, even if it's just coming back here, kicking back, relaxing at the campsite. It's something that we bond through, my father and I, all the way to Mikey, and he's gonna carry it to his kids, hopefully. Being up top in the RV, watching a race from there was a moment where I took a deep breath and I looked at him and I looked around and I just took it all in. And that was a special moment, just as a fan and as a father being with his son on Father's Day weekend. I will always remember that.
Trish, you absolutely nailed it watching that NASCAR commercial. RVs are made for NASCAR.
Absolutely. Just in every angle. You can stand on the roof. You can enjoy it every which way. RVs were literally meant to enjoy NASCAR, and I love that.
We took one to Daytona, stayed at the infield in 2019.
Fun.
It was so great. It was the first time I have done that with an RV, and I got to tell you, it is, even if you're not a NASCAR fan,
It's a bucket list trip, huh?
It is a bucket list trip.
I've always thought that. This would be a gorgeous bucket list RV moment.
Yes.
What we got?
We're talking about the lightweight family travel trailers. We hit entry level. Now I'm going to go a little bit mid-tier, maybe even above with some luxury appointments.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Deion Sanders, the Primetime Tracer Ultralight. This is the 24 DBS. This is beautiful. You got 5,200 pounds, 27 feet, 11 inches.
Wow.
And it is a bunk, because it's for the family.
Okay.
But look how much, so look at the difference. Number one, right away, from what we saw with the Starcraft, was you got the aluminum sided.
Yes.
Which, it's got the wood studs with that blown insulation, kind of like what we have in our homes. Whereas here, with the Primetime Tracers, with it being fiberglass, you got an aluminum superstructure, which is lighter than wood.
Okay.
And you got this foam core insulation, which is just like foam put up in there.
Which, when we get back to what I love about building and design, with RVs, more than homes, we don't worry about how much our home weighs.
Right.
With RVs, every
You got to.
inch, every ounce matters.
Yeah.
So doing something lightweight like spray foam, doing something lighter weight like fiberglass,
Yep.
changes what you can do on the inside and what you can travel with.
Yes, and even if you're changing the inside, like we mentioned with the design center,
Yes.
you do not want to buy furniture or anything like that. at big
Civilian
box stores.
furnitures,
Yeah.
no.
Don't get the civvies. Come to where it's made because
That's
it's
right.
made to fit not only inside the RV, but also made to not weigh
The
down
weight.
that RV.
It's really something you have to think about because everybody goes, oh, I could renovate one. Could you, girl? I used to be salty like that. But the truth is, you got to know when to hold them and know when
That's
to fold
right.
them. And that means your furniture.
Why you dropping all that NaCl?
Yes. You
Sodium
can't.
chloride.
See, we got crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
what I do like is the contrasting awning. I love that it's a dark awning. I think that's super cool. And is it solar powered?
So yes,
What?
no, the Power Solera, so it's a 12-volt arm. Yeah, so it can.
That's a huge clearance.
That is a huge clearance, and it was not only that; it runs pretty much the entire length of the campsite.
Oh my
right
gosh,
here.
it really does.
Yeah, which really makes it nice because you get full camp coverage, if you will, for the outside. But beautiful aluminum rims right here on those Dexter Easy Lube axles, heated and enclosed underbelly on this one, power stabilizer jacks with the strong arm support on them, and of course you can't have a bunkhouse without having an outside kitchen.
Well, let me get past this darling low-profile palm tree right quick.
I wanted to bring Corpus Christi back up to Dallas.
You sure darn did. I mean, all we're missing is a flamingo
Yep, and a couple of drinks.
and a couple of bevies.
Jace.
Okay. Love an outdoor kitchen, y'all. And I love how, first of all, you've got great storage when you need to get to it.
prep space.
This pulls out, which we love. You need an extra grill, don't mess with us. We can put it underneath in the pass-through storage.
Those are awesome. And what's great about this too is, kind of the grill style grating. A lot of times if you get the 2-burner cooktop, you got the little raised grate,
Yes,
and
yes.
if you got a pot that's bigger than that, it's going to be unlevel.
Yes.
So having this flat grill type surface right here, I think kind of opens up the radiant style
It
cooking.
really does.
It's a little upgraded Dometic 2-burner cooktop.
This is, and don't miss that fridge.
No.
Hey.
Look at it.
Y'all, I'm telling you, this is already, we're hitting in 2.0 on the
Yeah.
family lightweights.
Yeah. Because it's more, because a lot of people are like, oh, we only have a 150, or we got an SUV, and we want to go see America the safest way possible. We're tired of traveling in planes. We're tired
Absolutely.
of having to get hotels.
And having your own stuff, no late checkout.
Yeah, and not only that, but being able to walk in and have a kitchen, a booth dinette to sit, plus multiple bed situations. They don't realize that they can pull an RV with all these features and amenities and space in it under 6,000 pounds.
That I think is super important to drive home. So you've got a great SUV, you've got an F-150 truck or
Right.
larger. You're fine.
You're fine. You're more than fine.
More than fine.
If you're a family, you need to sleep, because this one will sleep 8.
Stop it!
27 feet, 11 inches, a little bit shorter than the last one, a little bit lighter. This one's 52-48 dry. And same thing, 42, 34, and 34 on the tanks. 42-gallon fresh, 34-gallon gray and black.
Which was great information if y'all missed it earlier about how much you really need on a larger family and that this sleeps 8. First of all, this banquette seating, way to go.
You like
this?
the U-shape?
I love a banquette because it really does give you, it works the whole space.
Yeah.
It is every ounce of the space being utilized. So you can fit even more than you think.
Yeah.
And that to me is always smart. Where with standard chairs, it gets a little wonky
It does
sometimes.
get a little wonky, because if you got more, if you sleep in 8, but you only got space to feed 4, where's everybody else?
That's exactly right.
So having this one, you could fit a good 6 in there easily. This does reduce down into a sleeper, full size. You could get 2 adults on there. Plus you got the large window.
Yes.
You got the window and the slide over here. Plus, look at the color scheme on this one.
They did a good
I
job.
like the light gray. Tell me what you think about the backsplash and the color scheme and that pressed surface countertop.
Okay, here's what I love. What I love is they did a great peninsula and use of space for the sink. So you're getting the size of sink you need with still some cooked surface.
Yes.
Countertop
Some
space is huge, and especially next to your stove. I could do without that backsplash. It's a little busy and not adding value to how darling they've done in
This
here.
RV is, yeah.
Yes, this is everything else is so good. This is what I say sometimes, and sometimes you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You got so much right, sometimes the wrong really stands out because so much right is going on.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And
That's
there's
a great way to
so
put
much
it.
right going on in
Yeah.
here that you go, whoa, hey, backsplash not necessary. You've already got a busy enough countertop, and it's not adding value. You've got a great window. I don't need something to distract me from this view. Then you've got This is the only part to me that was a little weird.
Okay.
That the fridge is butt up to the
Against
bunk.
the bunks.
I know your bedroom's not going to smell like old nachos, but this is a little, because it goes this way, right?
Yeah,
This is
it does.
probably got
Yeah,
the
it's
lock.
open. Yeah, so this
Oh,
is
it
the
is. So
it's a 10.7 cubic foot, 12 volt for. Yeah, watch your head, sir.
y'all see. So this is to me just a little odd in placement, but you never know. It works for some.
But also, if the kid's acting up a little bit,
You can just
and
freeze them out.
They're up there, and he's mouthing off at me again.
What'd you say?
just-
Whew. And
Wham.
then, and then you could get them with the bathroom door if the fridge didn't
and then
work.
it's a double up. It's like, where's? I'm sorry, where's your mother? So there we
Where's
go.
your mother?
Where's your 300-pound storage on both these double over double bunks too? Plus, you got a little space for storage underneath.
And this is the bathroom door. I just came right on in.
Solid door.
This
Solid
is
wood
solid. Wish they would have done it the same color as the rest of the wood.
Okay. Yep.
The dark wood, why?
It does. It
Don't
stands
get it.
out.
It does. It stands out because the rest is so right. Why do this?
Yeah.
So great size shower.
Right.
Shockingly big. Love the sink on an angle. Again, great use of space because you're getting the most out of the space that you're in, right? So good. You've got a wonderful medicine cabinet, sink on the bias. Look how big the shower is with a step bench. I like that.
So, yeah, tell me what you think about that because you got that little curved access a little bit.
And
with
a skylight.
Yeah, and the skylight with the steel, with the glass enclosure. You like that?
I really do because I think this, for size, this was a lot bigger than I was expecting in the shower. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller in here.
A lot of times you get like those 36, those 30 by 36 showers with the surrounds. That is a 48. So yeah, that is a little bit larger, which, when you start going from entry level to mid tier, you start getting some more of those appointments that give you a lot more of that space.
And
luxury.
Here's the other, again, I'm going to get slightly salty, not because I don't love you. Here's what it is. We got, and the appliances don't match, and that kind of irks me. Like if you're going to do a black mat here, then give me my casing in black, not silver.
Yeah.
Again, there's so much right. The wrong stands out like a Where's Waldo.
Yeah.
And this is cool and new to me, this kind of dual-sided entry, which I think is super neat going into the master.
It gives you a chance to have almost like a walk-around bed.
Yes.
Without having to be in a RV that's over 30, 35
Yes.
feet. I mean, for 27 feet, 11 inches, you had to give up a few things. So, you got the entertainment center right here.
And great
with the TV.
storage.
Yes, very good high storage. The Furion sound bar.
Yes.
Which is also Bluetooth and dual zone. Plus, you got your Furion controls right here for your HVAC, which on this one, you got a 15K AC and a 30,000 BTU furnace. It's just, these doors, these pocket doors.
There's dual pocket. Look, y'all. Here you go.
They're trying to maximize that space, and I think they did a pretty
Here
good
we
job.
go. Goodbye, friends. Oh, look.
Oh, separation of space?
You quit whooping
What?
your brother in that bunk. See, okay, I'm going to bed. See, then you can close them off and they can stay over there. That I do like, that it really does feel super separate. And then look how,
Yeah, you got the little push button reading lights there. You got two of them, so if you want to read and I
that's
don't.
great storage too.
Yes, mirrored wardrobe. You got it on both sides. Plus, you got the long nightstands over
Wait,
there.
and I got power. Where's my power?
I believe this should be down in front.
Oh, it's down low. Sorry, I'm all about power. Where can I plug in? I gotta have it.
You got storage underneath
Oh,
there
and a
too.
TV mount.
Yeah, you got a TV mount in between the doors.
In between the doors, Kev, there is TV mount.
Yeah,
so
Kev, I don't know if you can see it, but
there's a bracket.
This is one that I thought I'm gonna ding on it. That's a metal bracket.
That's great.
A lot of times in RVs like this, especially this size, when you got the double pocket doors, the TV mount is over here. And I'll say it all the time. I'm not a fan of that because when you're laying in the bed,
Yeah, who's laying?
you
You'll
got to
get
do this.
crick in your neck.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody cricking up in the
Nope.
neck. But here, they actually put it in between the doors and they brought it out in front of the door.
That's so smart.
Pretty ingenious. I mean, it really is, Trish, when it boils down to it. We gave you two really good options for lightweight family travel trailers.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
at the end of the day, when people realize that at Camping World and Gander, having over 185 locations, over 37,000 RVs in stock, and you got to remember, we are a family of network dealers. We are a network of family dealers. These
right.
are folks that live in your neighborhood. Sure, we are the biggest cross country. We got more used inventory than anybody in the world. Yeah, on the planet.
Did you hear that?
But these are folks, their kids go to your schools. They go to your churches. They're
That's
in
right.
your activities. They're out there shopping at the same grocery stores you shop. They go to the same restaurants. And at the end of the day, we really just want to help you find the RV of your dreams. Because when you get a chance to realize the stigma of old RVs is
Oh,
gone.
so I was used to be a judgy cow. I would tell y'all, I wasn't as cute as Freckles you saw earlier, but I was judgy about RVs. And this has really blown my mind, and the possibilities of traveling with your family. That you can now take your home on the road.
Yeah.
And really enjoy what it means to be safe, to have everything at your own access, and have your stuff with you and enjoy it the best way possible.
You don't have to worry about the plane tickets. Who's going to be, because look.
Well, you can invite more people.
You can invite more people. It's your space.
Yes.
You get to entertain.
Yes.
And I mean, if you're at a hotel and you got friends that you meet, do you really want to invite them back to the hotel?
I mean,
No.
that's awkward.
When you go to the campground, you got a built-in family network right there,
That's
too, that are
right.
so helpful. They're so beautiful. I mean, it's a great just lifestyle to check out, and
So,
it really is the safest way.
If you're like me and want to talk to somebody, I get Chris and Ian, so I'm super lucky. But if you don't get the luxury, go call right now, 866-853-3510. We have so many specialists standing by that can answer all the questions that I've been drilling Chris with. Get yourself in the RV of your dreams. Literally, you can buy it today and take it home today.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you like this Primetime Tracer 24 DBS, 27 feet, 11 inches, 5,200 pounds, sleeps 8, Camping World of Gander, we got it for you. Come get
Got it.
It really is a beautiful spot to just sit and ponder. Water, we waiting for? RV ready to go? Sure hope we aren't lake.
Terry.
Oopsie doopsie. Yep, I knew it. It's the battery.
Hey, folks. Uh-oh. Open hood, never good.
I hope you brought some oranges, because we are out of juice.
Dad joke. Let's get you back on the road. Good Sam Roadside Assistance covers your RV, your trailers, and all your vehicles. And just like that battery, your jump start is free of charge.
What?
I thought you'd like that, Dad. I'm sorry. Make every trip a good trip. Good Sam. Everything you need to have a good trip.